Hey guys, starting an experiment here. I'm going to be salt acclimating some black mollies. Heard one, they're good for algae issues in your tank, in your reef tank, I should say. Also, the real reason why I'm starting this is because I've had a mosquito problem in my house for a couple of days now, and I was trying to figure out what was going on. Now, keep in mind, I have a 2,000 gallon per hour pump in my sump, which moves a lot of water, but somehow mosquitoes are breeding in my sump in my reef tank. So I'm going to add these mollies into my sump to eat the mosquito larvae and any type of mosquitoes that may be in there to try to get in there and breed. It actually started in my turtle tank because there's not a lot of flow in there, and I added goldfish and had a problem is solved in there. So now hopefully these guys acclimate well. I just started this process. I have a 5-gallon bucket full of salt water that's at the same salinity as my tank. I don't know if you can see here, it's a very, very slow drip. Here's the salinity in the freshwater tank right now. Well, there we go. So it's barely any salt in there at all, so let me dump that out. So we'll see as the time goes on how long this drip actually takes. Okay, so we're on day 2 here of the drip acclimation into this for the saltwater mollies. This has been a really slow drip, so I did speed the drip up. So we got a pretty fast drip now. I have been emptying water out of here just so more salt water can get in, because it is diluting pretty good. I'm going to do a measurement here of the salinity. And I guarantee it's still not very high because the drip was just so slow before I just adjusted it. Yeah, 1.008, right around there, so not much. Okay, so we're on day 3, and these guys are all doing still pretty good. I'm just feeding them. They've been pretty lively. For the reading, 1.01, just around 1.8, a little bit lower. So a little bit more to go, and we'll keep you posted. Okay, so we're at day 4, and as you can see, these guys are all still doing really good. I just fed them, and they're all really active. That one looks like it's pregnant. And the reading is 0.020. It's a little bit higher, so we're getting there. I will come back to you with another update soon. Okay, we're on day 5 here. And as you can see, these guys are all still looking very good. Take a look at them. Don't mind the dirty glass on the fish tank. But these guys are good. There's no signs of stress, no ick spots, or no fin rot, none of that. So let's do a test on the salinity. This should be one of the last days, I would think. So just under 1.023, so I'm right around there. My reef tank runs at about 1.025, so I'm very close. So I'll probably drip them for another day or so, and then after I hit the salinity, let them sit for another 24 hours before introducing them into any of my systems. All right, thank you. Okay, we are on day 6. And I just fed these guys. There's some food there again in the corner. It's where it seems to pile up all the time. But as you can see, these guys are all doing really good. And I have a much, much faster drip now. Almost like a steady stream because the bucket water and the tank water are almost exactly the same. But let me show you what the salinity's at right now. .023 and rising. So my tank water, my display tank's about 1.025, So we're close. So I'm probably going to drip these guys for another couple more hours. And it looks like they'll be fine. I'm going to put them in my display tank in a little bit because they haven't shown any signs of stress from the salinity swings from going from completely fresh water to salt water. And looks like everything's gone as to plan. So this is a good method of how to drip acclimate your mollies to salt water. And I mean, there are people that I have seen do this in a couple of hours, but some of the research that I've done, I've seen that people have the most success. They have the most success doing it over about a week's time, just like I've done it. And as you can see, these guys are perfectly fine. I mean, putting them in the display tank might be another story, but we'll keep that monitored too and see what happens. Alright, please comment, rate, and subscribe.